Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new piercing TikTok piercing fail reaction video. Piercing. So I don't know what the hell that was. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scotland got Sam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? The tea today is still Earl Grey, because I'm filming it on the same day as my last video. Any new people coming in have no idea what I just said. Welcome to the channel. My name is Roly, piercing, tattoo, Reddit, weirdo here on the internet. So subscribe to the channel. There's a QR code here, scan with your phone if you're watching on a TV. But today we're delving back into the world of TikTok piercing fails. So thank you to everyone who just sent me everything to react to over on Instagram Reels and on TikTok. Please make sure you go follow my social medias, send me things to react to, and maybe your ones can be in the next video. But thank you. Of course, lots of love. Big shout out to you all. I know I've said this in a lot of videos, but we've only got a really short time now until the Roly plush is sold out. So make sure you do go get this just in time. Probably, I don't know when this is going up, but it's probably going to be a few days left. And we only got 2 weeks from when I'm filming, and I don't think it's going up anytime soon. So if you're going to miss out, don't miss out on getting the plushie. So you're going to have the Roly plush. And once this is gone, couple days left. Once it's gone forever, and you're never going to be able to get hold of it again. So make sure you go check out the Make Sure campaign and get yourself a little Roly plush that you can squeeze while we watch these triggering videos. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. Make sure to the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to miss any videos that are coming up. And of course, a massive shout out to my lovely Patreons who keep my channel thriving and surviving. Go head over to my Patreon, get some exclusive content, unblurred things. Anyway, with all that being said, let's not beat around the bush swattly and get on with these TikTok piercing fails. Blech. Oh my God. Gee, okay, so I don't even know, like, where do I even So the caption of this says, professional piercers aren't even needed anymore. This person is piercing a girl's tongue. Before I get on to anything else, the girl literally looks like 13. I don't know how old this person is. This person looks about 13. Sorry, 13-year-olds shouldn't get tongue piercings at all. You will never change your mind about that. But they're using a piercing gun that has like a needle attached to it. Professional piercers aren't needed anymore. The child protection services need to be called on you. You can die from tongue piercings. You can die because of the way your veins are, and if you pierce that and you bleed and bleed and bleed, and you can bleed out. You think you are above professionals just because this piercing cartridge has a needle in it? Now, at first I thought it was like a fake tongue and she was biting, but her mouth, you can see that she's not biting or anything because her mouth, like her teeth is like moving too much to be like a fake one that she's just like biting onto for like clicks or something. Absolutely insanity. Child protection services, please. You're literally risking your daughter's life. Oh God. Wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. So we've seen an image of this guy, but never a video. We saw the nipples in like an image, and you just see the nipples with all the piercings in, right? And all the scarring here, which they look like piercing scars. Like they look like piercing scars that will come out, like if pierced his body like loads. That is gnarly. I've never seen a video. We've never seen a video though, because at first there was a little part of me when I saw the images going, oh, it's not real. But now that we actually see a video of it, Jesus Christ, sorry. I think it looks absolutely horrific. It made this guy's nipples look insane. What the hell is that huge ball in his mouth as well? Oh gosh, like, I'm sorry. I will never not think this looks foul. I'm really sorry. Look, it makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I've had both of my nipples pierced, and they were the worst things I've ever had to experience. They never healed. I was constantly snagging on them. They were really painful all the time. So the idea of having this many piercings through your nipple, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. I could not even imagine how that must feel. Oh my God, no, stop it, get off my screen, stop it. Oh, no. Do people want this? Do people really want this? Do people want this? Do people want this? Do people want a fly ear? Oh, no, stop it. Get off my screen. Oh, disgusting. Oh, no. I don't know how anyone likes flies. They're just like feces-ridden vermin. Oh, what? Clean, change, repierce my ear with me. God. Do you just like never clean your piercings? Do you just like never clean? Oh my God. It's really important, guys, that you keep piercing hygiene up. If you've got lots of piercings like this, you like, that was a lot of, do you just like never clean your ears? Like, I wash my ears every day in the shower, like every day. Can we please, like, oh God. What are you doing? I don't understand. What are we doing? Like, what? Oh, she's actually now like, what? She just re-pierced that now. when people like, get their ears like dirty like this, it's just like you're always gonna have problems. Like that's not a piercing problem, that's a person problem. This person is not, it clearly doesn't keep up a good hygiene, regimented schedule, because that doesn't happen just like by overnight. You should never let your ear build up that much, because one, it will smell, and two, it's just grotty and dirty, and that's how infections happen. That's how your piercings get infected and all that kind of stuff, because you're not keeping yourself clean. Like if I had that level of dirt on me, I would also be wearing gloves. Like I wouldn't want that touching me. Oh no, enough. Oh God, remind you to always check your piercing. Oh, that is disgusting. I don't think, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to blur the first part of it. There was, oh my God. That's not just like crust buildup. That's like it's fused with your skin. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to blur this. At the beginning, there was like this, what the hell is that? There is so much blood. Essentially, when the video started, there was a huge like layer of crust over this guy's ear. And like, it looked not like, if I pause it here, I can't really show you. I'm gonna blur it a little bit so you can kind of see, but if you just look at the coloration in the blur, you can see like, it's clearly looks like a scab. It's dark all around the ear. There's a little bit too much to show. I will get demonetized. But what's happening is, as the woman is using a needle to try to like get it off, it's almost like the scab has become like fused with the skin. It's bringing out almost like tissue with it. That's like, oh, it's become part of my ear. It's like there's a huge bump on the back of his ear. Wow. Gosh. This is one of those things that isn't just, oh, I left it overnight, oh, I forgot to clean it in a day. Like that's like, I've never cleaned my piercing. There's a huge chunk of skin that comes out with it as well. I don't know what's going on here. If you're gonna have piercings, you have to take care of them, regardless of whatever situation you're in. I just don't have any words for this kind of stuff anymore. I don't understand what is happening. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Why? I mean, at least it's done with the needles. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Anthrax.
Wait, I need to go back. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piercings in one go in one ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are in cartilage. Atoms! 6 of them!
6 of them!
Your ear cannot heal that many piercings. Your ear is going to swell. Some of those piercings are going to get engulfed in your ear. You're going to have to get them cut out. You are never going to heal that many piercings. Demented. Social media piercer and not actual professional piercer. This is a social media piercer for attention and clout on the internet rather than an actual professional piercer. What's going, oh God, oh! Wacky Keith. Oh God. Hair tangled? Oh God. This person's got an anti-eyebrow and her hairs all like tangled up in it. Jesus Christ. I'm so glad that I'm follically challenged, ripped open because of your hair. Remember my sister years ago, when we were like, she was like a teenager, she had a lot of ear piercings. And one time she was tying her hair back, got caught like around here. She pulled really hard to get her hair back and it ripped open like this center bit of her ear. Oh, it's awful.
And now she's dead.
It looks like she's got a curved barbell in her anti-eyebrow as well. And that's gonna come out. And that was how she died. I'm so glad I don't have any hair. Okay, so what's going on here? So this person's getting a septum. Oh God, a septum piercing. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh, it just kind of cuts. Mate, why didn't you show the rest of the video? Show the whole video, for God's sake. I don't know what's going on. Look how much is pulling. She's clearly not piercing it with a piercing needle. It kind of looks like some sort of sewing needle or something. This obviously isn't a piercing needle because there is no way you would push that hard with the piercing needle and it not go through because they are sharp. I don't know what she's piercing it with, but the guy doesn't show the whole thing. He's too busy eating his fingers. So I don't know what's going on. Stop it, Mavis. Stop it, Bertha. Stop it, Gertrude. Well, you're just going to kill yourself. Pierces when they get 2 seconds for them. Pierces when they get 2 seconds to themselves. What? I just find it really funny when people like this go like, oh, I'm a piercer. Pierces when they get 2 seconds to themselves. And then they go on to do dangerous things that most piercers will refuse to do. I mean, this person, good piercers would know better than to get a dangerous piercing. I've talked to nauseous why scoop piercing, snake eyes are bad. Your tongue is not one thing, like it's multiple muscles. They need independent movement to speak. There's so many issues with putting surface piercings on your tongue. So dangerous. You can cause many different issues with yourself. Speech, rejection, veins. This is again one of those piercings that most piercers won't ever do because it's a stupid piercing. So to be like, oh, I'm a piercer, I'm gonna do this to myself, and this is like to promote your studio? All this is to me is don't come to me because I'm unprofessional. I'm glad the comment section were also echoing what I've just said. Mr. Grobbies came to say hello. Hi, baby. Mr. Globby Wigs. Mr. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs.
Shut up.
Thinking of a pop-up piercing? Here's your sign. What do you mean a pop-up piercing? What's going on? To not get a pierced at a pop-up. Oh my god.
What the hell's that?
I'm really sorry. I hate having to blur things. You can kind of see through the colouring through this whole ear. Wow. Do you know where you see cauliflower ear? Boxers get cauliflower ear. This essentially is what it looks like. So gnarly. This is wackadoodle. That is, they need a doctor. They don't need a piercer. You need a doctor. The backside of the ear as well. I can probably show this, to be honest. I can show parts of it. There's no bar left. It's completely eaten by the ear. Her entire ear has swallowed that entire... And there's a conch piercing as well. Conch piercings I've always found to be relatively easy to do and to heal. Don't get piercings at these little stalls you see in the middle of like a shopping centre, like Walmart. It is a completely unclean environment. These people do not know what they're doing. They're not trained piercers. I don't know why they would have done one in the conch. Like, I don't know how it's been done. If you really want to traumatize yourself, you can see the unblurred stuff on Patreon. But that is... So this person... So we're going to get a piercer. So this person's doing... Oh, God. A snug piercing. Jesus Christ. You can... Why? I am so fucking sick of these absolutely ridiculous piercers who are so greedy, essentially, and won't use 2 needles. You know, they're going to get an industrial piercing, but they're doing it in an unconventional way. So they're going through a snug and then going through the helix. So she's going through the snug bit here, which is a difficult piercing to heal anyway. And instead of like getting another needle, just going to use the same needle again to go through the back of the helix.
Really, Matt?
This is even worse than when you do like a normal industrial, because the snug bit of skin here is so much thicker. The cartilage here is a lot thicker that the dulling of the end of the needle is going to be so much more prevalent than if you just did like a normal industrial piercing. We see it a lot of the time when people get an industrial piercing and they'll use the same needle twice. But of course, the cartilage is thinner. Never do it. You never do it use a needle more than once. But at least with this, obviously it's not as thick. With a snug piercing like this part of the snug here is so much thicker cartilage. To then use it again to do it back is fucking disgusting. Like, that's really poor piercing professionalism. That's really bad. That's really bad. I'll be so surprised if that heals. I'm going to be so surprised if that heals. Terrible. It's the brazenness of these piercers as well. Piercers, I'm going to use quotation marks, piercers, that they just like upload to the internet as well. As if like, see, the comments that were turned off. So to me, that says everything. God, what the hell? Oh God, how old is this video? Jesus Christ, this person's getting a nose piercing with something. The person holding onto the, oh my God.
Rest in piss, because you're dead.
Okay, so I don't know what happened then. It just kind of jumped. Let me just take the sound out. It kind of jumped between the first thing and the second thing. This girl is getting her nose pierced, and the person's holding the clamp like this. And I don't, obviously, that's not a great one. All of a sudden, after she goes through the piercing, we get cut to the girl leaning over like this, with just like fountains of the red juice pouring out of her nose and her mouth. I had to blur the second half of it, but she's just like this, and it's literally just like coming out of her face like this. What? And that was how she died. Oh, this person.
Well,
Hello? What's
it
happening?
appears that the internet is at it again. This person just posted this and said it's 13 piercings done in one sitting. And then, of
You twat.
course, their comments were immediately educated clientele saying, that's a bad idea. You really messed up that person's ear. They backtracked and then they said that these are all play piercings and the client decided to only keep 4. But
You liar.
you tell me, what is play piercing about this?
No, I'm sorry. You're just completely lying. You're just saying she kept 4. 4 is still too many. That's wild. A horizontal earlobe piercing. A couple like piercings here in the lobe, but it's really close to the base of like the ear. Like, but by the way, it attaches to the neck. An anti-tragus piercing, which I've got an anti-tragus piercing, and let me tell you, that one is not fun. That was not easy. That is an advanced piercing to have. This took a long time to heal. You've got an upper lobe, a conch, a helix, 3 vertical helixes, a rook piercing, a forward helix, and another forward helix. Nothing about this is play piercings. Nothing about this is play piercing. It's so ridiculous. You can tell there's absolutely someone who's backtracking, because why would you post about it? It was like 13 piercings. You would have put, even if it was piercing play, because again, doing things through your ears is a weird place for piercing play. Normally that happens as like surface piercings, like in the back or the legs or the arms. I find it interesting that you wouldn't just like put in your description to begin with.
You lie.
Vertical nose piercings. What? Look, there's 1K and then there's 1K, and this is definitely the latter. What is going on here? There's no such thing as vertical nose piercings. It's just done wrong. You don't just give it a name. What's happening? That's maybe shit. I just feel like sometimes, like, this is so wonky. I feel like this has to have been requested. There is no way in hell that this person didn't know that. What? That's so wonky. Unless the piercer just didn't let most piercing studios and things will let you approve it. They'll put a dot and be like, go look at what, make sure you like the positioning. Unless the person just like ignored where it was and just did something else. I don't understand. Like, that's so wonky. That had to have been intentional, right? That has to be intentional. That has to be. Wonky donkey. Wonky donkey. Oh, Donkey Kong. Wonky Donkey Kong. Wonky Donkey Kong. When I have a baby, I'm going to start stretching their ears as soon as they're born, so they have a massive ears by the time they realize gauges are cool. Oh, Lord of mercy. Kelly Clarkson, Eddie Murphy. Oh my God. Do you know what? Yeah, do it. I agree. I actually agree. I agree. Over to you, Pumps. I agree. We want to see it. The first gauged baby's ears. Oh God. Jesus. What the hell? This lady's got like a piercing in her flat right, and she looks a bit older, which is lovely. I love to see older people express yourself. But again, just because you're old, you still got to look after your piercings. Doesn't suddenly mean you be like, well, the piercing should respect me because I'm old.
You cold-hearted old hag.
It's got stuck or something, but she's like trying to pull it out of her ear, but it's just like full of hair. Her earring is just full of hair. The thing is, she's got other piercings that look clean, so I don't know why you would just like neglect this one. The other ones look okay. Oh my God. It's like crusty as hell, and there's that hair wrapped up in it. Oh my God. There is so much hair in this piercing. What are you doing to your ear? Oh my God. There is so much hair in that piercing. Look at all the hair that was in that piercing. Oh, thank God. Again, as I always say, thank God I'm follically challenged and I don't have to do... Oh my gosh. The bar does look way too short for the ear though. Jesus Christ. Look at all that. Oh no, so much stuff on the back of it as well. How does your hair get so wrapped up inside it? Like, I can understand maybe getting a bit on the outside, but when it's like inside the hole, I don't understand like how that even happens. Anyone with long hair who's had this, like, how does I don't get how the hair gets caught inside the hole. I don't get it.
Witchcraft.
And again, that wouldn't happen just overnight. That would have been a long time of you just not looking after it. Come on, Mavis, you're representing the older people. You've got to do it more. You've got to set the examples. Disgusting. Oh God, this person's getting a flat piercing, but a big needle. Oh, Jesus Christ. God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. I'm very jealous. I mean, I would prefer getting it done with a dermal punch so you know where the tissue's going. Oh God, now there's a little blood. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to blur this bit. There's blood everywhere. Oh God. Blood juice. I do love it though. I do love it. As you can see, I do have mine punched through here. But I do prefer dermal punches to crushing big needles. I just find the tissue seems to react better from what I've seen and what I've experienced myself, because mine was done with a dermal punch. Because the dermal punch actually removes the tissue properly with it. Needles like this, you can have problems where it doesn't take out the tissue properly. We saw in a previous video where the tissue didn't come out, and this person had to then use another needle to basically like saw off the bit of skin that didn't come out, which is going to cause you so many problems. I don't completely understand the whole crushing of the needle. Someone explain the crushing of the needle. I don't really understand what that's about. So this is piercing my lip. Poo. Lovely. Oh, lovely sanitized environment. So this person's... I don't know how old this person... Oh, for God's sake. Really nervous, low-key thinking about not doing... Oh, Jesus Christ. Like pierce directly into your mouth. Lovely. Oh, Jesus. It's hurting really bad. I wonder why, no say. Almost through, go to part 2. No, I'm not going to part 2. No, I'm just so sick of it. I'm not looking at any more of that.
Please tell me these are fake, because Northwest is 12 years old and got face piercings. We saw that she
Northwest, is this Kanye West's daughter?
had like a lot of hand piercings, maybe even just 2. 2 is still too many hand piercings for a 12-year-old, in my opinion, but now we see there's one here.
I'm going to blur some of the image because if she is 12, I'm not putting a 12-year-old on my channel. This is Kanye West's daughter who's 12 and has a lip piercing and a bridge piercing, but she's like, I hope they're fake. I don't know if it's real or not. 12-year-olds should not be having facial piercings at all. Like 12-year-olds should not be getting facial piercings. Their face is still very young, still developing and moving. Like, no. She's also got her fingers pierced. I'm sorry. If you honestly think it's okay for a 12-year-old to have like adults shouldn't even have finger piercings, let alone I mean, I don't know why we're really surprised. The Kardashians and, you know, Kanye West are hardly the best role models for children. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just hoping it's fake because any piercing studio that's agreeing to pierce a 12-year-old, especially things like finger piercings, is sick. Come with me to get a lip piercing. Oh God, okay. So my strict, what's going on? Oh, this is the most Gen Z video I've ever seen in my life. I mean, at least they're going to a studio, I guess. They're getting a lip piercing. Well, that's a filter, isn't it? Okay, so they want to get steak bites. Rinse your mouth out, girl. Okay. So, oh God. That looked very high. That dot looked very high. Okay, so they're getting their lip pierced. Lovely. Ready? Yeah. Okay, sure. It looks very high in this person's lip. It looks like it really is going through the actual lip rather than just beneath it. Are we going to get to see it? Is he going to show it to us? I mean, sure, it does feel quite high. You could see the inside look like it was kind of like, what the hell was that? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the comments were saying like it looks really high. It was kind of difficult to tell him that. It looked like the person had done it really high up on the lip. I don't know. I don't know. So this person's getting an... So there's music in this one. So... I'm actually gonna have to blur this bit because this person's getting a nose piercing, but as they're pushing the needle through, she's having like spots popping on her nose. I can't show pus. So she's trying to get a nose piercing, but in the process, her spots on her nose are like popping. So like pus is coming out of her nose.
Delightful.
I've never seen anything like that before. Okay, they've cleaned it up now. So now they're attaching like a hoop. Oh God. Sure, I mean, it's fine. It's just interesting to see a nose piercing be done and then suddenly there's just like pus with the nose piercing. I will say though, I don't know if the video's been slowed down. It's hard because it looks a little bit slower, or if it's just maybe they've changed the frame rate that kind of gives it that slow-mo effect a bit. It did seem like it took a long time for this piercing to go through the nose. It did seem like weird how slow they were kind of doing the piercing. Oh gosh. Music! Let me take this out, it's too loud. So this person, oh, is it another Netherlang? I said to you in the Instagram DM video that I just did, this is absolutely becoming like something, we was just seeing them really, really common now. At least this person's getting it done with like a normal size gauge and not that huge one we saw before. Jesus Christ. That was really smooth. Smooth like butter. This person's obviously got soft cartilage on the inside. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, again, it's a status piercing. You can get the same effect by using horizontal, like, nose piercings higher up. Absolutely. It is a status piercing to be like, look what I've done. I personally still think it's a bit bonkers just because of, like, the amount of tissue you're going through, the swelling that can happen, the healing process. You're not going to be able to breathe for a while because your sinuses are going to swell. I just think, yeah, to me personally, I would think I'll just get 2 high nostril piercings because it looks identical. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that meant to be... What? I think that was meant to be a vagina.
It's almost kind of like your vagina.
But it had a piercing on it, but he was wearing it as like an ear cuff that went round the... I don't know what was going on there. I don't want to know what's going on there. Oh, for God's sake. Look, right? I won't lie. I think it looks cool. It looks nice in unison. It looks really nice and symmetrical. And I have 3 vertical piercings up here on my helix here. I love these sort of vertical ones. I think they look really cool. But you've done 5 in one go. The chance of you being able to heal all of those piercings is going to be very slim. Your body can, again, the limit is 3. Personally, I would only ever get 2. 3 to me is too much, but you can get 3 if you really want to. This is too much. This is team too much. You're going to mess up your ear. The idea of you being able to heal that many and such, I just don't understand. It looks cool. I won't lie. It looks cool. I love it. Unprofessional. If you are a piercer and you're uploading stuff like this, then you're like, I don't understand the disconnect again. You know full well that you shouldn't be doing this many. It's ridiculous.
You're dumb.
Oh gosh, okay. So this person has Wow, that is a lot of, I don't know. Oh, what? As a different person. Oh, fun industrial. Oh, okay, this person's showcasing different things. Oh, lovely. Oh, nice fangs. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh. Oh, okay, it's a venom piercing, not... I thought for a second I thought it was scoop, and I was like, no. That is a lot around the T-zone. I just couldn't imagine having such a big thing in my nose. I know sometimes, one of my friends, Remy, he's the one that has loads of tattoos, he gets tattooed all the time. He has a big septum, but his bars that he has, that goes through his nose, they've got like holes on the inside to help with breathing. I don't know if this kind of like ball closure though would do it. Because Remy has like funny jewelry, like tentacles or like horns or something, so they're specifically made for like fun things. They've got holes in them. I don't know if this ball closure would have a hole in the center, because that would block your nose. That would affect your breathing. So this person had what's happening? Oh, stop it. No, stop it. What is that? Guys, I'm really sorry, I'm gonna have to blur it. I can't show stuff like this. This person's got ear piercings, and they've obviously not cleaned them, but this person's trying to like get the dirt out of the ears, and so they've squeezed the ears and like opened them up. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but like it's not just like crust or like pus coming out of the ears. It's literally like black. It's like thick black gunk. I don't know what type of dirt like this that has involved like ear piercings is like thick black gunk. I don't know what type of like where that comes from. I've never in my life ever had sex like black dirt in my piercings. I don't know what that is. Making me feel sick. No, stop it. It's making me feel sick. I don't know what that is. I don't know what dirt would come out like that. Like solid like black thick dirt. I don't know what that was. Clean your fucking earrings. What's this piercing? Hang on, piercing surface. Okay, so this person's got a tattoo on their arm and they're getting dermals to the eyes. I think it's cool. Why are we doing, what do I mean, what? So I've seen this guy a few times. I feel sometimes his opinions are a bit wackadoodle sometimes.
Friend, I'm just seeing more and more and more videos like this. And I can't stomach these videos. I'm like easily nauseated from piercings. Like that shit hurts my soul. That piercing I like more than the dermal. Doing something like that instead of a dermal just seems like a better idea. Dermals
I don't think so.
Get pulled out all the fucking time. Like they get ripped out of skin consistently. That seems like the better option if you're trying to do something like that. But the tattoo has to be spaced specifically so it fits that.
Well, no, the thing is, right, he's a tattoo artist. So I don't know how much he knows about piercings. Although what he's just said to me, I don't agree with. Think about it like this, right? Yes, dermals can get ripped out, right? You have a dermal in your skin and you pull on that. You can have the same types of jewelry, same flat bars. Like if you're gonna get surface piercings, always get flat discs. Don't get anything that protrudes a lot from your skin because you're asking for trouble, right? He's saying that surface bars are better than dermals. You've got two piercings here, right? So I've got piercings in Homer Simpson's eyes, right? Piercings here and here. If I've got a dermal and I pull this one, that's coming out or that might get pulled or something. This one is fine. If you've got a surface bar underneath your skin, you pull on this one hard enough and you're not just going to have a tiny thing coming out of the skin here. You'll rip the entire line all the way down, which is going to leave you with a scar 5 or 6 times bigger than if you just had a dermal. You're going to get them caught regardless. Dermals or surface piercings, the point of them is they're done in unconventional places. You don't really, you're not going to get a dermal in your ear or a dermal in your nose or a surface piercing in your, you do them in unconventional places. That's the point of them. There's always going to be pros and cons to both, okay? To say to do that is better to do with the surface bar than dermals, whereas dermals you'll be able to perfectly place it, whereas like a surface bar, as it rejects and moves, it's going to be a bit wonky, it's going to look weird. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Like personally, dermals are always going to be better options. Come repierce my lip piercing with me. That face filter is holding on for dear life. Look at the bouncing. We need to look at that again. Oh god. Right, can I just say to anyone, you do not need to squash your face with filters. Like obviously there are some like cutesy kawaii filters, something that really just great, that get smooth out your whole skin, squeeze everything, and it's intentionally made to look like an anime character or not real. This kind of stuff is like people literally just having like body dysmorphia and like change the shape of their face. The difference between the size, you do not need to do this to your face. Please, 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 please do not get influenced by these people doing this kind of stuff on these. I'm not having to go for this person for doing it because this is a product of the online community. You don't need to squash your face out like that. Your jawline, all this is going to do is give you body dysmorphia. Yes, you can use filters that smooth out your skin a bit. You know, you get the same effect by using makeup. You're not going to use makeup and it can't change the shape of your jaw like that. We really need to stop normalizing these types of filters filters that just basically make you look like a totally different person, because all it's going to do is give you body dysmorphia.
Thank you very much for the tea.
Anyway, come repierce my lip piercing with me, Stretcher, because I had nothing else. So she's just going to get a... Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Right, guys, can we please not try to re-pierce piercings with acrylic tapers? Like, it's one-way ticket to a madman situation. Like, please, can we not re-pierce our lips with tapers, plastic tapers? Like, no. Who said septum piercings are useless? What? Oh, what? Oh. I mean, that's one way to play music through a speaker.
I can't help it if Roly's got really bad taste in music.
So day 1 stung the whole day. So they've got an anti... Oh my God, day 2 accidentally bumped it in my sleep. Oh no. Okay, the blood... So I had to blur the second image. There was like blood like all over her face. So she's got an anti-eyebrow piercing, right? Well, a surface piercing. On the second day, she said that she bumped it in her sleep, which unfortunately can happen. Like, that's my biggest issue. And I do... connect it with why my eyebrow piercing rejected. I wriggle a lot in my sleep, and I just kept knocking it in my sleep, and I think that's why it rejected like both times. And you know, unfortunately, if you've bumped it enough, the chance of rejection is way higher, because your body can see that it really keeps getting... Like, if you have a piercing and you don't knock it at all, it can still reject, but the more you knock it, it's basically sending signals to your body to be like, get this out. So hopefully that one knock won't make it reject quick. I don't know, some mild bruising. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Okay, so this person has... Wait, how the fudge do you stretch a tragus piercing? They've got elf ears. I love elf ears. I'm not going to lie. I do love... sex. Elf ear pointing. I do think it looks absolutely cute as hell. But they've got like a big stretcher here. Cool, it looks fun. I'm more taken by the stretched tragus. It's funny because there's certain parts of the ear that I'm really surprised you're able to like do it. I've seen people stretch their daith before, which to me seems absolutely balmy. I've seen people stretch things like the bridge piercings, like a tragus piercing. So you're stretching a tiny part of your ear to begin with, but also it's like cartilage, which is really difficult. How on earth did you do that? That's wacky. It looks great though. I mean, the ear looks very nice and clean. Wait, what's happening? Oh, for God's sake. This is another example of Instagram accounts who are doing piercings for attention and internet attention rather than I like doing body piercings. When you're doing multiple piercings and things, the idea of like keeping all of the cannula needles inside like this is just absolutely ludicrous. So you just wouldn't do it. You would do one piercing, put the jewelry in, get another needle, and then do the next one. To keep it all like this is just done for content, especially when you take into consideration they've done more than they should have. You've done you've done more piercings than your body should be allowed. That's stupid. Just shut up, stop it. We've seen another one already in this video already, the 13 one. There's a few different trends going around. I said this in my last Instagram DMs, which was nasolang piercings, eyelid piercings, so more of the extreme stuff. And then suddenly we've just seen a huge load of people doing like loads of piercings in one go. We saw the 13 piercings earlier on, and this is only 4, but it's still more than what's recommended for someone to get done. And I do feel like this is becoming like the new trend that we seem to be seeing, like the piercing social media clout chasing trends.
Stop it!
You have to think of it like a computer. Every computer has a set amount of RAM or something in memory that can only handle so many things in one go. If I opened up on my computer, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, my video recording, OBS, tried to stream, tried to upload a video at the same time, the computer would really struggle to keep up because it only has so much computing power that everything would stutter, everything would go a bit crazy, things might freeze, the computer might crash, and your body is exactly the same.
I'm a computer.
Your body can only handle so many things. So when you get so many types of piercings, your body just can't handle that much in one go, that it really struggles. Your immune system's going to crash. You're not going to be able to heal it. Your body's going to swell up. You're going to struggle. You'll be more prone to infection because your body can't fight off infection as much anymore because it's so much of its energy is going to try to heal all these wounds you've made on yourself. You cannot do this. So what's happening here? So this person's got, is their nose piercing stuck? It's a different language. I don't know what they're saying. Oh gosh. Okay. So they're trying to like get, a bit of string. I always find like sometimes we see, it seemed to move quite easily. I always find it a bit balmy when people are using things like the string to get the jewelry out and stuff. Maybe we should use jewelry that we don't need to do this level of like difficulty to get it out. Yang Eidodo went to 10 to da. Oh God. Oh, the thing is, I always worried that they would try to do this and then suddenly like it ripped through the nose. Oh, pop! Yeah, I just think maybe we should be using different types of jewellery that doesn't need to have this level of, like, difficulty to get out.
Miss Lingos, what are we going to do with these people, Miss Lingos? I got my lovely cat down here, Mrs. Longitude. What are we going to do with them? These stupid people. What are we going to do, baby? What are we going to do? I know what we're going to do. Straight to the guillotine.
Oh! Little Mavis here. Oh gosh, how old is she? How old is this woman? 2. Got a beautiful septum piercing with like a lovely, like opals. Oh, I love it. Jesus Christ. I don't know how old this lady is. Judging by the skin texture, I would say something maybe like 80. I don't know. But the description doesn't say it. I don't know who this is, but Mavis, I'm glad that you're experimenting and, you know, expressing yourself at your lovely, ripe age. We love to see it. Yeah. Yes, diva. Okay, so this person's getting a daith piercing. Oh, God. Oh, gnarly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Using one of those cannula needle things. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Stretching the hole bigger than what it needs to be? Especially a daith piercing. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. I mean, you can see people getting daith piercings done with hoops like this. I actually got my daith piercing done with a curved barbell. It's a very difficult piercing to put a straight bar in anyway, just because of where it is. I would always say at least get a curved barbell, because the curvature of it isn't as much as like an actual hoop. Because when you put hoops in piercings, there's a lot more pressure on the area. Because you've got to remember, you're piercing something straight. So when you put a hoop in there, all of a sudden, the new hole you've made, which is straight, you're now bending, which can cause a lot of like pressure on the area. Whereas like at least curved barbells, they're not curved, obviously like a half circle like that would be, where the hole is there. It's like, a tiny degree. I don't know the actual degree angle. It was a little bit less. It's a little bit less stressful on the ear. It's cool, and I think daith piercing can look good. I've had such an awful experience with my one, so the idea of getting a daith is upsetting to me. Oh gosh. Oh wow, this person's got how big? I have never in my life seen a rook this big that you've been able to like pierce it like halfway down the ear. Jesus Christ. This person's got a lot of piercings. I mean, they all look like clean and stuff. Personally, it's a little bit too much for me. I do feel like it's definitely a dirt collector on the back. I feel like she's got more on this one ear than I have in my entire body. It's cool. I mean, sure, live your life, girl. Personally, for me, it's a bit too many. It would drive me a bit insane. I would not like to be having to deal with all the cleaning of all of that. Yak a dodo went to 10, so zar. Yak a dodo went to 10, oh we do not die. Well, guys, we're well and truly aboard that trigger train today. Choo choo, speeding down the railway, about to crash off a cliff and plunge right death. Bye! Oh, I'm back to Jesus Christ. Oh, squatteth for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loved a good. Just Jesus. Our Lord is my shepherd. I'll tattoo it on my nose. I've injured my shoulder going to the gym. I feel I pushed myself too hard and my joint is a bit painful, which is fun. So my video, I need to go take some paracetamol because I've got like a dull ache, which is not very fun. It's annoying. Sometimes, I almost feel like sometimes actually just having proper pain is better. When it's like a dull ache, it's sort of like becomes quite annoying, and I actually prefer it when something just kind of hurts. It's easy. I don't know why. I feel like it's easier to deal with, but it's sort of more like a dull ache that sort of just lingers with you. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for joining me. Of course, I will, as I always say, if you keep sending things to react to, I will keep making these videos. We're now entering year 8, I think, of doing these videos. Jesus Christ. I cannot believe I've been able to sustain a channel doing this stuff for so long. Like, it's unheard of on YouTube to be able to do the same thing for as long as I have and it still work. It's bonkers that so many people still are just being absolutely insanity. Where the fact that I've had an entire school year from when I started doing this back in 2018 to now, I'm seeing like a new generation of people. In my mind, I'm just like, I don't understand how people haven't learned already and like haven't repeated past mistakes, but if anything, it's getting worse. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. As I said, time is really running out now to get your own little Roly plush, so make sure you do head over to the pinned comment and in the description and get yourself a little Globby Wigs and Roly plush. You can squeeze it and hug it when we're watching these awful things on the internet. But thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, thank you for all the love and support. Come check out my Patreon. You get some all the unblurred stuff from this video I post towards the end, and I will be doing some exclusive content in there as well. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names exist on the side of the screen here, and an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons:
Adam Brett Batch, AJ Padilla, Benjamin Baker, Blue Gem, Shell Herman, Demon Bunny, IEA, Lonely Assassin 96, Lovely Caitlin, TNS Mum, Evanet Niash, Join the Nera, Chuggy the Snowpaw, Cottage Fairy, Little Sizuriers, Nicholas, Norwegian Goblin, Oxen, Peanut Mama 0724, Phoenix Lucifer, Skelly Moss, Start Heart Sping, The Paisley Prince, Valen Kawaii, Venom Manola, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Adam Flelminster, Kaz, Rajika Madala, Rishi, Bethard, They Call Me Doc, Erin Grace, Chloe Louise, and Robin Scott Palm Washliers.
Thanks for being my top tier Patreons. You guys are delicious wishy. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch or the you come you. Why is that? Because you have flawless scale.